Hello upon you. Very welcome to our program, to the first program of us on our YouTube channel. I hope that today, just like Instagram, we can become a good family together. Every day, different questions pass our minds that disturb our lives. Like what I've become, why I haven't become like that or this, and why I don't have a good relationship towards my own child. Why I can't get married. Why now that I'm married, my marriage is not lovely. Why there is poverty and pain and agony not letting go of me. And why whatever I do, right in the end, it doesn't come to pass or fulfill. So why are these mischievements? What are they for? Will there be a day that I feel blissfulness, happiness, wealth and abundance and touch upon it closely? Well, there are different kinds of these questions in my mind, and I spent 3 decades of my lifetime following different ways to answer these questions. And then I realized the answer to all of them, and even more than that, in the biggest spirits of our land, Persia. Anyone who's away from his origins will return the time of his connection. So, where is this true origin of us? How should we live so that that true self comes up? And otherwise said, this mental me is destroyed. Well, so dear subscribers, today you can make better understanding of what we're talking about as a reason of the comments I make today. I define some words. The first word is هم هویت شدگی, self-identification. Please do your best, pay attention, and in the coming videos, things will be more clear to you. So, when we entered this world and when we realized good and bad and the thoughts were shaped in our minds, we started to identify different things around us. One of them was my name, my mom, my food, my father, my house, my toy. We identified these things. But after some time of knowing them, a number of them became important to us. And then we stuck with them and put them inside of us, right in the center, in a so-called manner. We gave them identity and then got identity from them. So this giving and taking of identity to that thing is called self-identification. So, when we grow up, the things we would self-identify with would change. At some time, it was our toy that was so dear to us, and we were dependent on that. But when later on, when we went to the school, we self-identified with a friend, then to our position and our money, and then different things around us, which one of the worst of them is the self-identification of a mom with his child, which damages us most. So this self-identification is exactly idolism, because the worship of God inside of us is like that. A person should make his center vacuum, and that decentralized center, which is nothing, and then nothing which is everything, then you should start to talk with that. But this self-identification that we had was an example of an idol. And it doesn't make much difference in tongue if we say I love God or not love God. If self-identification happens, if the inside of our heart is an idol, then we are not worshiping God. So, our duty is to set ourselves free from this self-identification. And it doesn't mean that today I have self-identified with my child and I have stuck to him and controlling him all the time. So when I want to It doesn't mean that if I drop my self-identification, I should forget. I should remove my dependence. Well, anything that you put aside from your center, at that time your true version comes up. Your true self knows how to be affectionate, be kind, and pay true love to your loved ones. Because now you don't have nothing to give. The inside is empty. There are thoughts, objects, and other items. So, self-identifications are categorized into 3 groups. First one are the thoughts that come and go, and our minds is not calm. Or pains like anger, envy, and other things. We are self-identified with them, or maybe we are self-identified with objects like car, house, or office. Well, these things shouldn't have been inside of us, because the structure of a human being is that human being is infinite space. There's nothing inside of it. If it's like that, then that person can be beneficial to other people and to the world he's living in. If we are self-identified, then we are suffering. So, this is a brief introduction of self-identification that we will talk about later on. So, about life. This giving identity and the receiving from the thoughts, objects, and pains, then it gives us a perception. We thought that this image دقیقه 53. So, this is the image you have from yourself. The thing that you say now, I'm kind, I'm generous, I'm good, I'm bad, I'm envious, I'm spiteful. All these things are an image of you, and none of them are you. These are the mental me of you. All the descriptions, definitions, and the things that you say about yourself and others tell about you, that is not you. This is the image of you. This is not you. Because that has got direct relationship with self-identifications. The less our self-identifications are, and the more we drop them, then this mental me of us becomes weaker. Let me set you an example so that you understand on a deeper level. Why are you afraid sometimes? You know that no hurt is going to be done to you, and there's no one in the world who can damage your true self, your origins. Imagine today, you are migrating from this body to the next world. So, the one who leaves this place, what is that? The one that doesn't die. Bullet doesn't affect it. Knife or poison, nothing can affect it. Who can do anything against him? That is you, your true self. So, what is fear now? Fear is a self-identification that you have with a thought. A thought. For example, now my child is out of the home. I am worried about him or her. And although my son or daughter is fine and happy there, I have a thought inside myself. And I know that thought, my own thought. And then I move on with that thought. And then I say, okay, this is me. So I should be afraid of it. Or in some other cultures, they say, oh, is it possible for a man not to get angry? Is it possible for a lady not to be envious? These things are self-identifications with pains. Because self-identification with objects, as you know, is with anything. No is the blank. Well, this self-identification is your mental me. That is self-identified. The less your self-identifications are, then the weaker your mental me becomes, and then you will have a more divinely God life. Divine life. The more your self-identifications are, and this mental me of you is bigger, then your life will have more suffering. Then the sage came and told human beings that, oh, loved dear human being, these sage are people like Maulana, Hafiz, Attar, and Persian poets. And some prophets say that there is a problem inside of our heart. The divine prophets said that there's a pain inside of our hearts. So this sickness inside your heart they're talking about is this mental me. As a result, your most important responsibility in this world, not now, not when you're old, at the age of 9 or 10, is to drop this me. If you drop this mental me, then blissfulness will shine in all your spheres of life that will follow you. I mean, happiness following you. So if now you want to drop it, today that you are 30 or 40-year-old, okay, it's okay if you haven't dropped it because you didn't know about it. Now try to submit to God without this me. And God is working in your life in any moment, and there's not a second God is not working. So you just surrender to God. This is called submission to God. This surrendering means that we are at this moment all the time. And at this moment, life makes a plan for our soul. Because so far in this fake mental me, we would argue with this plan and not accept it. And I would say, okay, this is not my wife. Well, my wife is cheating me or something like that, or I'm fighting against her. Well, these things have not answered well. And do not waste your time anymore. So just start the incident of this moment with surrendering. It means that at this moment, whatever happens, you should not have any mental reaction. I mean, life gives you a solution as before. Now provides you with a solution too. So don't do those solutions. Just accept the way it is before you do good and bad, before you condemn it, before saying that I know what to do. Before all of these, accept that thing as it is. This thing is called surrendering. If you surrender, then the third word is opening space inside. Fazagoshay in Persian. Because if you surrender, then life opens up a space inside you, and this expanded space inside you is called opening up a space, which is your only shelter. That makes the mental me smaller and brings up your true self. This story is very simple because God in any moment wants the human being to return. Because, as they say, RJ, come back, according to the verses of Quran. So this return has long been unknown to us. And we thought that in order to return, we should do some specific things with our minds. No, for return, God has done everything. Now look at your life's events. What is the happening now in your life, in the incident? That is called the law of Qaza, God's will. You shouldn't say that this moment should not be like this. You should accept this moment, because once accepting it, opening up a space inside you, being patient and being thankful, then and you have stopped all your mental reactions, then the sage that was in you from the beginning comes up and gives you solution how to do the best approach to this incident at the moment. So surrendering doesn't mean inaction. It doesn't mean that we think that anyone who does whatever, or if someone does cruelty to us, we don't say anything. No. Surrendering means it's that I don't use the wisdom of the mental me. Because so far it hasn't answered and it can answer from now on. So the thing suggested to us by the sage is surrendering. Because after surrendering, the space is expanded within us, and the incident of this moment is neither good nor bad. So this incident is something that life has designed for you so that a space opens up inside you and such blessings enter your life that I'll talk about them in our next video, and God willing. So our stream of the story is this. Today we learned 3 important vocabularies. First, we come to this world, then we start to identify objects, thoughts, and pains, and then we get identity from those things and then put them inside. I mean, whatever we put inside of us. For example, I have self-identified with money and I see everyone as dollar bill. So this is a self-identification. So there is an image made in our brains of self-identification, because the reason of all our definitions and descriptions we make of ourselves is our understanding of this image. This image is mental me. This is the true story of us. So now, in order to return to our glorious and greatness, we should remove all these self-identifications. Due to that, life or God is permanently, consistently working at the incident of this moment, in this incident. And when I surrender, then space opens up in me, and this is called fazagoshayi. These are the 3 important words. I hope you listen closely, repeat and learn, and then we can move on to the next posts. And in the end, there's no need to say that if these teachings are useful for you, please for sure support our channel, and we hope that day by day we can create more quality videos. Be in the shelter of light and happy. Oh, may God soften your heart. This is a good, true prayer. Say amen. Good luck. Bye. Self-Knowledge by Maulana, presented by Ostad Saaeed Ghavidel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.